This is going to be a do-it-yourself tune-up for the UPPAbaby Vista V2. Just like a car or bike, we always say routine maintenance helps keep your stroller running nice and smoothly, especially if you're an avid user or maybe someone that this is your vehicle. So it's always a great idea to do a tune-up. Wipe down your frame with a mild household spray cleaner, something without bleach. Many times customers will say, not unlike myself, I have an older house. So I'm always kind of knocking into the wainscoting or maybe a little chair rail. You may get a little scuffing for paint along your front wheels or your front here. You can take a magic eraser with a mild spray cleaner and get any scuffs that may be off here. So you can lightly buff out the front and up here, but just remember, because the magic eraser has a slight abrasiveness to it, be gentle with it. I wouldn't suggest cleaning over your Vista with it and with any kind of harsh abrasive, but wipe down your frame, a little spray cleaner, a little rag, and it does a really, really nice job. Now for your leather accessories, I always say that anything you're going to use on a handbag, shoes, the leather inside your car is great. You can use a leather cleaner and conditioner on your handlebar and also on your bumper bar to keep those looking nice and new. Now for your fabrics, you may remove the basket fabric, and I always suggest you can hand wash that cold water and hang dry. But a nice easy way to do an at-home tune-up is to get your mild household spray cleaner without bleach, spray this down and scrub it and leave it right on your Vista to dry. I never suggest storing your V2 Vista wet. So once you do any spot cleaning, make sure it dries thoroughly before you fold it up and store it. Now all of our fabrics are removable and you can wash cold water, hand wash, and hang dry. But you can also spot clean. This fabric is really, really strong and holds up to a good cleaning. So sometimes what I always say for customers, you may be busy, you've got all your kids with you, you've been out summer vacation, you get some sunscreen on here, maybe a little ice cream. So really, really easy tips to clean up that Vista. Spray the fabric. I'm using, I personally have some cleaners that I really like. You can always go onto our tune-up blog, tuneup.uppababy.com, to some of the cleaners that we like to use on fabrics. You can spot clean, spray your fabric, scrub this, and leave it to dry outside before you fold and store, and it really cleans up well. So don't be afraid to get in there, use a little elbow grease, get that sunscreen off there at the end of the summer. Same with your canopy. Really easy to spot clean the canopy while it's on the frame. Personally, because I tend to be lazy, I don't want to take anything apart, you can spray the whole top and scrub it and leave it out to dry, leave it open, and it'll clean up quite nicely. Especially if you're like me, I never strolled without a coffee in my hand, so I may have gotten a little coffee spills here and there. You can do a spot clean and just make sure it's nothing without bleach, and your fabric will clean up quite nicely. So that is the basic overview on how to maintain and tune up your Vista V2.